212 in the plate. Nah, I ain't gonna rhyme. What's going on, y'all? I'm the instigator / moderator. Welcome to another edition of the Locker Room Show. Turn that music down a little bit. I got my man Pyro the Fireman.
Yeah, Pyro. We in the building. Locker room. Let's get it started.
PS Dot.
Yeah, live from Bedford-Stuyvesant. It's the livest one, y'all. What it is?
No doubt. We got Christian on one camera. We got Danielle on another camera. Or Fontaine, wherever she goes by. We got a real dope show. I'm taking this mic off today, man. Listen, we got a real dope show for y'all today. We got the cast from Respect Life coming through. Yes. We got my man Vernon Jones from New York City high school basketball. It's going to be a real dope show. But listen, fellas, let's set it off.
Yo.
The trade deadline, NBA trade deadline, win and gone, man. Who's your winners? Who's your losers? What was supposed to happen? Was Melo supposed to be moved? Was Dwight Howard? What was going on, man?
Going with me? Okay. Right now, well, you know, I'm always going to start with my boy Cleveland. I kind of like Channing Frye, that little pickup. It was minor, but it was major because I like the style of play that Cleveland play. I like his game with LeBron, with them. But the Clippers came off, man. The Clippers came off, man. I kind of like what they did.
Jeff Green stunk it up a little bit, though.
I mean that's one. I mean, you know, I'm not a one-game person. Yeah. But you put Jeff Green on that team with Blake Griffin. That's like I'm big on having players out there that you have to respect and guard. You got to guard Jeff Green. You can't just be doubling on somebody else and not knowing where he is on the floor. So I think they came off. Detroit came off too, but I don't think it's going to matter. I mean, they did come off, but it's really not going to matter in the scheme of things in the East.
Yeah, I like Tobias Harris.
Yeah, but the Clippers, I like what they did. I mean, they showed me that they not just conceding that Golden State is going to win the championship. They trying to win.
Real quick, PS, anybody that didn't make a move that you thought should have made a move?
The Knicks, man. And I'm not even saying Carmelo, but I'm thinking the Knicks is trying to get to that eighth spot, and as currently constructed, that's not going to happen. They need some help at the point guard position, and I like Calderon, but he's a backup guard. He's not a starting guard. They should have did something to get their roster stronger. You know what I'm saying?
Well, listen, man, this is your team. Well, before I even go to you, first of all, big shout out to Left Field.
Yes.
You know, he's taking care of some real good business today. Shout out to Adriel. He's out there with him. So congratulations on that.
Congrats.
Yes.
Now back to this Knicks. How you feel?
Well, before I even touch on the Knicks, real quick on that Clippers thing with the Jeff Green, I think it was a good trade in name. They needed a small forward, but what the Clippers needed to me was somebody more to spread the floor out, along with JJ Redick. They needed a forward who can do that because Paul Pierce is not really filling that role right now. Mm-hmm. So I don't know. That Jeff Green for me is a wait and see. As for these New York Knickerbockers.
Well, I don't have to be the Knicks, but I mean.
Listen, man. One thing I will let me hit the positives first. Since Phil Jackson has been here for once, in the regime, we have not given away a draft pick yet, which I'm happy about.
Good. Yeah. He's
holding on to his draft picks. He's trying to keep room to do something in the future. But he may not even be here long enough to see that plan through. Yeah. And it's just like, you starting to sense the frustration from Carmelo during the All-Star break. You heard him saying, we should make a move. It's time. He wants to play with a star. He's made that known. Now he wants to play with a star because it is a star-driven league, and you can't really win like this unless it's absolutely correct with a whole bunch of role players and one dude to lead. Like, it has to be so correct in this time and day. Like, look at Golden State. Look at what you have to go through, the talent that you have to try to win, to win a championship. But just getting back to the playoffs, man, Phil Jackson said that he did not have enough assets to make a move. You put this team together. Every asset on there, you put on there. So you brought in guys that you can't even trade. That's not worth a trade value to get a like Houston was practically trying to give Ty Lawson away.
Yeah,
now,
that's what exactly.
We couldn't. The Knicks couldn't get Ty Lawson. Like, you couldn't get somebody up Brett. Like, come on,
I thought
man.
Jennings. I thought they should wait for Jennings. You know what's crazy? You know who I thought won but didn't do anything? It's gonna sound weird, but Boston. They got all those first-round picks and people throwing everything at them. Yeah. Kevin Love and Danny Ainge sat tight. I respect this poise on that one because I don't know if Kevin Love is the answer. I don't they've been looking for another great white hope since Bird, but I like what they did. I like the patience they showed.
Yeah, for sure. Danny Ainge holding on to them draft picks like gold, man. He not letting go for nothing. And I don't blame him. We'll see.
Well, check it out, man. What we gonna do real quick? We're gonna bring in our first guest. my man Vernon Jones.
Yes.
Come here, come to the stage. Yeah. Welcome to the locker room.
Welcome,
make sure you
welcome.
make sure you're in the microphone.
What's happening, man?
What's going on? Tell the people what you do.
All right. Well, we run NYCBasketball.com, NYCFootball.com, but right now it's basketball season and playoff time, so I guess that's what we're gonna be talking about here.
Now it's crazy because my a good friend of mine's put me onto this site. I'm like, all right, let me check it out, and I was so intrigued by the site. I'm like, yo, if they had this site when I was in school, I probably would have been a chucker. Because you know what I'm saying, like the kind of coach I played for, we couldn't even go. If we went to the books to go check the score, you wasn't playing the next game. You know what I'm saying? So like I could have just went straight to the phone and did that. So what made you decide to do this?
Well, I owned a company years ago. I owned the companies for 25 years, and I sold it. And when I did that, my wife was teaching in a junior high school with and that's when and I started coaching in junior high school with Nunu Eugene Harvey that went to Seton Hall. Right. And Chris Lowry, he's this dunking machine. And then I started coaching, but we didn't find. I was trying to put teams in tournaments, and there was no place to go online. So from the business mind, I came up with NYCBasketball.com, and actually I had to buy it from somebody. I did. Oh yeah. And I think I say like the rest is history right now because we got tens of thousands of members. We got everybody. If you're a basketball player in New York City, pretty much you're on the site.
How many years have y'all been going?
Well, we've been going for, I would say about 8 years. We used to be on Rivals.com.
Oh, okay.
And we left there, and then we did a couple other things. We had a newspaper, New York City Sporting News. It was in the high schools. And we kind of went back to separating the basketball and the football because football players don't really care about basketball. Basketball players don't really care about football. And in that market, and we found that out because our numbers kind of dictated that and let us know what was happening. A lot of people that know we own NYCBasketball.com don't even know we own NYCFootball.com. Oh wow, which is kind of crazy.
One thing I do want to put out there about that website. The locker room has the most views. with all the videos, you got the most views. You know what I'm saying? So I'm real happy about that. So like a lot of actually 2 high school coaches reached out to me on the strength of your website. So I don't even need that website is powerful, man. So we go out to figure out a way to help each other, help each other work. P.S. You got a question?
Yeah. When I first got onto the site, Maroc told me. But when I went to the site, I knew the site. My daughter played high school basketball. She played for South Shore. So I used to go, look at the stats, whatever. And I used to go to the site. So when he told me about the site, I'm like, yo, this is the same website. And like he said, any high school basketball person is on that site. I mean, like everybody. And in my mind, I'm like, okay, you started the company and everything. How did y'all get to the point where basically y'all dominate what's going on online in New York City with basketball?
Well, I think we actually own a marketing company. So, we know basketball. We're from Brooklyn, from New York City. I know a lot of the coaches, and a lot of the coaches I met through the website that are, good friends of mine now. But it's just, we used to actually go out and cover the games. We used to cover the games with writers, but that was really costly. So we kind of, a few years ago, we revamped the site and made it more like a Facebook, where you come on, and if you notice the site, it says powered by the New York City basketball community.
Right, because I was going to ask you, because it was when Jeff played Lincoln this last time. Somebody was saying something like linking up such and such with 2 minutes to go. I'm like, yo, is somebody there? Like, how y'all doing this? How did y'all?
Well, we do that. We'll have people at the games, but the crazy thing is, we could be at a game and we start putting stuff on the site, and then other people beat us to it, so they're at the game too. So we just stop and we just say, you know what? Let's just let the people
do it. That's so high.
We don't, let them say what they're going to say. Sometimes it gets crazy, but we don't censor anybody. That's the whole thing. You don't get censored on Facebook, really, right? Unless it's really crazy.
What's a dope interview that you guys, other than our interview, the locker room, Smart Pass. I love that. Other than that, it was a dope interview that you guys had up there. I don't know who did it, but it was with Jefferson's assistant coach, Kenny Pretlow.
Yeah.
What's your take? If it's too touchy, let me know. What's your take on how that whole thing went down with Tiny and coming back and leaving, and what's your take on that?
I kind of personally, I know Tiny. We you know, we're not, you know, like great friends or anything like that. You know, we've had our ups and downs or whatever. But I respect Tiny as a coach. And when he left, and to go to Seton Hall as assistant, I'm like, there's no way Tiny is staying as somebody's assistant.
Yeah, his
He
ego.
just don't have that personality to take us, you know, a back seat. So it was just a matter of time. He came back right away. He didn't waste time. You gotta respect that.
Really, definitely.
He's like, yo, I'm out, and that's it. He came back, and you know, and Kenny, you know, Coach Pretlow, he held it down while
because they only lost 4 games, if I'm not correct. Because
Yeah.
he actually was up here this summer, and he was very excited about the season coming up, and I just felt so bad for him, man. So I'm glad that he got another shot. He's also doing some work at Lawn Tech.
Right, but he's been there, I believe, for a while. He's been doing. I don't
How
know.
does that work?
I don't know.
We don't want to get away in trouble with that.
I never knew how that worked, but
Yeah.
you know, I mean, the thing about him, he's in the basketball world, you know, so he's in on all levels. That's a different league. It's a different division. So, you know, and he's an assistant over at Jeff. And if you're going to be an assistant, he went from Lincoln to Jeff. I mean,
It's not a bad move.
That's
Like
not
A,
bad,
B,
right.
A plus, A minus. So with the PSAL playoffs starting this Tuesday, who's your favorites?
Who's your favorites right now?
Who's your
well,
favorites?
You know, you know, from a basketball standpoint,
Whatever standpoint you want to give me.
If I had to put some money on it, I have to go with Lincoln. I'm not gonna, you know, they just beat Jeff in the Brooklyn Borough playoffs for the championship, and it's Tiny's coming. He's back, and you know
He's the big dog. According to him,
he's the big dog.
That's what he said.
I say he's the big dog because you gotta beat him, you know, on the big stage,
Right.
And you know, they got the experience, and I think when you get to the playoffs, all of that stuff during the week, during the regular season, you know that as basketball, it's off the table. And I think he gets, you know, way beyond just the coaching. He it's all part of the coaching. But
what you saying? He gets extra calls?
Nah, he don't get that.
Just gonna say, all right.
You know, but you know what? If he get the calls, that's all a part of the coaching of how he talks to the refs,
Right.
and how he engages with the refs, the players.
Good cleanup.
He gets everybody to kind of, you know, feed in. They feed in on what he's doing, and he's a good coach. I'm not going to bet against him.
And give me your Cinderella team, a team that they may be ranked low and they might shock some people in that first round or second round. Or
I say a Westinghouse or a Robeson. You know, those are teams, they beat Lincoln.
Yeah.
You know, they played other teams hard, and it's one game, one and done.
One and done.
Done. Yeah.
You know, so you get a player, he get hot. You get a player I've seen players get 12 3-pointers in a game. You know, and you get hot like that, and you just can't be stopped. And the other teams start getting frustrated. It could go either way, and that one win could take you a long way.
no doubt.
That's crazy.
Yes.
You know?
When I'm looking at the playoffs, to piggyback off what Maroc said, do you think Tiny coming back, would it be a disappointment if they didn't win it all?
Nah, I don't think it'd be a disappointment because his top players actually, I think he only got 2 seniors on his team.
Right.
So if he don't win it, he's looking like, all right, I'm gonna win it next year. And if you lose it, you know, that's your excuse. I only got 2 seniors.
What's the kid?
I'm coming
Kaheem
back next year.
Kaheem Brown or something. He's
Yeah.
when they start. What is he?
Kaheem Brown is a senior, but
Okay.
you have Clay Brown is I believe is a junior. You have Tyler Bourne is a junior, and you have the other kid Rakim Felder is a junior. I got to remember to put his name in there. We had all the stats up, and somebody came on the site and said, "Yo, why you leave Rakim Felder
I read that.
out?"
I read that.
And
Yeah,
so
yeah,
you
yeah.
know, so we get on and say, hey, that's why it's powered by the community. You just gave him his props, and that's what it's all about. So but I'm here, so I got to give him his props since I'm on the show.
Okay. But when you got these players like the seniors graduate, go on with their college career, do y'all follow them at all? I was curious about that. Or do y'all have any ties to college?
Somewhat. It depends. It depends. Again, it depends on if somebody puts it up on the site. If they put it on the site, then we blow it up. And really, that's all it takes. It takes a post. If somebody posts something on the site and we send it out in an email blast, that thing could go crazy.
Yeah.
The numbers. And I mean, from a marketing standpoint, marketing company. When I'm dealing with companies, and I will click the e-blast button, and we just say, look at the numbers. I don't have to say anything to you.
No
know,
doubt.
and the thing is, it's powered by the community. You don't have to worry about us being biased. You know, we don't have to be biased. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you don't have to worry about us saying, oh, this. We don't even do the rankings really. We got it's a member. His name A1 Jeff. I don't even know who he is. Right? And he does the rankings, but
I thought that was y'all.
Like a couple of y'all.
Nah, he does the rankings. But what happened was we used to do the rankings, and he kind of was like, "Yo, let me do the rankings. Like you guys are messing up the rankings."
Hot.
And we say, you know what? Let's let it. He's right. They're like that. It's the community, and then people they just participate.
Oh, because right now it's starting to all make sense because somebody was pissed that somebody put up a mock.
Right.
A mock thing. He put it up,
yeah.
and somebody from Bedford was mad. Like, how did this school get ranked? How did boys and girls get ranked above us, and we beat them? And I think it was one of the kids' fathers too.
It probably was. Yeah. But that's good. The parents on there. But if you feel like your kid should be ranked, or if a player feel like they should be ranked, or whatever, then you could get on there and make your case. If you got video, even better. Yeah. You can show video.
Now, what the people don't know about you, it ain't just sports with you, man. You got a hip hop website.
Yeah, man, we do today'shiphop.com. So that's something that we just launched kind of recent, and I think that's going to be pretty big. We're going to do,
we're trying to be a part of that, man.
Yeah, we want to have an event. We looking to do a Today's Hip Hop Festival in Bed-Stuy. We're looking to do that possibly over the summer. That's, but we got to start like right now. If we don't get it kicking right now, then we'll definitely do it next year.
So you mean to tell me you listen to? I didn't get a chance to see if the jeans were skinny. You listen to Future or something? What's today's hip hop?
You know what you doing? It's like that's not me. Like even some of the sites that we own. Like I own all of it. Through JIG Media.
That's like the fifth thing you said you own. You getting that money?
Yeah. So it's JIG Media, and today's hip hop is one of the things, one of those sites, because we know hip hop is it's big. And I got younger sons. My son is into hip hop big time. He does videos for a lot of people, for a lot of rappers, and so him. And we got another young lady who does. She used to write for The Source, and they just work with us, and they wanted to do it. And I had today's hip hop for years. I just knew just like back to the marketing, and I knew one day it would pop up in some kind of way. So we sat around and they said, "Yo, why don't we just launch that?"
So what? So what's in your iPod right now? What music do you listen to?
Well, I listen to old stuff, man.
What's your old school hip hop do? What's going on?
Man, I be listening. I listen to everything. I listen to a lot of jazz.
Yeah.
I mean, I listen to Curtis Mayfield. I listen to all kind of stuff.
What about that hip hop though? I need to know about that hip hop.
I like all the hip hop, man, but I don't be knowing who they are. Man,
even back in the 80s and 90s.
Oh no.
From then, who was your favorites back then?
Well, I mean. Right now, I mean, I love Jay-Z still, with everybody for years. But let me see, back then.
Was you a Rakim fan?
Oh, man. Yeah, everybody, yeah.
Not everybody.
Not
everybody. P.S. Dot.
Let me see who else. I mean, I liked everybody. I just listen to a whole bunch of stuff, man. Really, there's no one particular, artist or performer. It's really, Even with the sports, man, people be shocked. They think that I'm this crazy sports nut. You must know everything about sports, and that's not true. Because during high school, I'm really kind of looking at high school. So when we talk about the Knicks, I heard you guys talking about the Knicks. I always know about the Knicks because I'm like people call me a Knick hater, But so of course the Knicks, Nets. I mean, I know basketball, but I don't really follow it right now like I used to.
So you mean to tell me the question I just had lined up, I can't use.
Right, yeah.
What was the best top PSAL basketball players you've seen throughout? Since you've been following.
No,
well, give me five then. Can I go to five?
I say. Man, I went to school with Mark Jackson. I went to Bishop Loughlin with Mark Jackson. We was in the same class. So, Mark used to do work. But I never forget when Mark, they played Zavarian, and the team came back the next day. And they said, we just played against this dude in Zavarian, this white dude. He was shooting like crazy. It was Chris Mullin.
Chris Mullin,
He killed him. The next day, they came back to school going nuts about it. So, I mean, but Mark, Kenny Anderson, Kenny Smith, man. Kenny Anderson, Kenny Smith. I'm trying to think of a big man or something.
Don't help him out, P.S. I see you. Don't help him out.
But I like the guards, man.
Me too. I'm not going.
Kenny Smith, Mark. I like that whole time period, really, when they were playing. But, I mean, you had, who went to Hamilton?
The Kings. Bernard King with them.
Bernard King, of course. Yeah, Bernard King. But when they first started putting the games on TV, he was watching, Elmer Anderson, Pearl. Oh my God,
Elmer. That was the backcourt. Elmer might be on the show in a couple weeks too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pearl. We used to go to the game, and every time, as soon as he touched the ball, the crowd would go crazy. I don't think I've seen anything.
The things I heard about this dude, man, like I don't know if they're like myths or like urban legends. Like the stories I would hear how like when. Nowadays, you make people fall. He was doing that way back then.
And then he used to help people up, son.
Yeah,
I heard he shook somebody at half, came back and helped them up.
It shook him again.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, he used to touch the ball. As soon as he get the ball, as soon as they pass on the ball, the crowd would go crazy. And this is when they used to play at St. John's, which this year they're going back to St. John's for the PSA semifinals, which I'm glad. Because that's a big venue. I don't think they were there the last 2 years.
Because the reason I asked is we posted this on our website. I mean, on our IG at the officiallockerroom.com. Official locker room, and it got such a big time buzz. And it was like, okay, people was naming Comrade McCray. People were naming, like you said, Pearl. People were naming your Lincoln guys, your Lance, your Steph, Sebastian. Yeah, who's the best Lincoln player that you've seen? Or should I say Lincoln guard? No disrespect to Jamel Thomas.
I'm thinking Sebastian.
Yeah,
wow. Got Sebastian over Steph.
Whoa. I didn't really see Steph.
Get out.
When I wasn't really like watching high school ball at like.
You was in that jazz, man.
I was doing business, man. I wasn't really into that to the game. But from what I seen, Sebastian, Lance, obviously Stephen must have been like, I've seen clips, but personally I never really.
That's one of the first dudes I seen just pulling up from like half court, just pulling up. Him and Robeson coach now, Tar Miles used to go at it. Yeah. They used to go at a lot of good wars, man. But yeah, and I feel like we're missing some players, man.
Oh, we're missing a lot of players.
A lot of players. But I'm thinking all the names you named. When I think of Lincoln. And this is not even a favorite of mine as a Lincoln player, but Lance, like them 4 rings is.
You're not Lance.
And he's actually number 1 in scoring.
Yeah, that's an accomplishment.
Yeah, he did. Maybe it's the excitement with Sebastian. It was just crazy. It was like just watching those games were really exciting. I think he had some good matchups. Lance was great. Lance was really good. And Isaiah Whitehead,
he was tough.
The only thing about Isaiah, I saw him in high school in some games have, like 10 points. And that used to disappoint me.
Wait, I missed that. Who had 10 points?
No, I'm saying I used to watch some Isaiah Whitehead games in high school, and he'd end up with 10 points sometimes, and it was, that was a little disappointing. You know what I mean? I mean, if you touted as this top national recruit, around the country, and you scoring, 10 points in your high school game in your division, right. That's a little tough.
You think he's going to the league? You think Isaiah?
What?
You think Isaiah's going to go to the league?
I think he'd make it to the league. I think he'd go to the league.
Straight off his question, I always ask people that watch New York City high school basketball this. What do you think is the difference now where a lot of talented high school players in the city don't succeed on the next level and beyond? What's missing with some of these kids?
Oh man, it's tough, man. It's only a few spots in the NBA, and you got players coming from all over the world now.
I was just about to say that. Yeah,
that they take up a lot of spots. Yes. When you look up the percentages, I think it's something ridiculous, like less than 300 players in the NBA or something. Sick, and as far as New York, sometimes I look at some college games and I see a player. He's on TV, and he's from New York, from Brooklyn, Queens, whatever. But he went to another school. Yeah. He went to prep school. He went to JUCO. He went, so he went around. It's not like they're coming from. Typically, they're not coming from Jeff going to Duke, going to It's like it's a roundabout way that they're doing this stuff. And you got some good plays, but This is some. They got some ball players around the country and around the world. Now you're dealing with around the world.
Yeah. Nobody ever said that. And that's definitely true. But I don't know. I guess for me, when I see the talent, like when I look at guys that's like they some of the best in the country in the 11th, 12th grade, then it's like that drop off. Like when I look at Lance, how talented Lance was, and he did make it. Yeah. But he had the opportunity to go play in the system with Bird as in management. Like I just think work ethic has a lot to do with it. So in my opinion, I just think work ethic or lack thereof on the next level, because you get to be such a star so early. Some of them don't put in the star work when it's on the next level, because you got to start from zero.
But you know what it is? I think that you got a point there. And I think being in New York City, and I find this a lot in football, and I'm guessing it's true in basketball too. New York City is a beast. You got so much to do in New York. If you playing ball in Indiana, that's all you doing is playing ball. You're not doing nothing else.
You raise a good point. But this has been going on for years. This may have started even, no, I won't go back so far, but maybe since the Felipe Lopez thing, the hype. Do you think sometimes New York City players get overhyped?
I don't think anymore they do. Because I think around the country they feel that New York City is not as big as it used to be in basketball. So it's not overhyped right now. It might have been, but right now it's almost like, people have seen this. They know the secret. This is like the secret is out. Like, you're not as great as everybody says. That
might be hip hop too. I don't know.
I was about to say New York rappers too.
So that's that. But I think New York, there's just so much to do in New York. You don't have kids are not taking the time to do the training. You need to train. You got to train. If you're in Indiana, you're in Florida, you're in Texas. It's not a whole lot of other things for you to do, really.
I mean, somebody I respect a lot on a basketball level, played college ball, D1, told me, they're not from New York, but they're in New York now. They said one thing about New York City basketball they don't like, they don't teach these kids how to play basketball. Like, they talented, but they don't know. The person's like, you shouldn't be going to college to learn how to play basketball. And that's what I see a lot of that is like, you don't know what to do in this situation. You don't know how to attack this zone. Like, it's like you shouldn't be learning when you're a sophomore in college.
Right. Now, that's true. I always say that. It's hard for me to actually go to a game. When I'm at a game, and I'm talking about I'll be at a big game. I'm not going to say any teams' names, but right. I'm at some games, and I'm looking, and I'm like, coach, are you going to tell this kid to stop doing this stupid play or play defense with his feet or, the things that I see them do. And I'm thinking, wait a minute, you have these guys 5 days a week practicing. You didn't teach him that yet, and you made it all the way to the playoffs?
Yeah, I feel that 100%.
It's the basics.
It's the basics, yeah.
The basics, they just, that's coaching. But that's why when I look at Lincoln, I look at Tiny, like, I never look at any of his games and think, why is a player doing this or that? As soon as I see a player doing something wrong, he sees it the same time or even before, so he knows, he sees it. But some other coaches, you watch it, it's like, all right,
just let them play.
He made the mistake once. Okay, now he made it again. Okay, so you don't even know that he's making this mistake.
All right, man. But listen, give all these things you own, plug them.
Yes.
Go plug the 1,000,001 things you own, plug them right now.
Well,
man.
you go to jigmedia.com, you get everything. But it's nycbasketball.com,
right.
nycfootball.com, today'shiphop.com.
Yeah.
We getting ready to launch nycdemocrats.com. So we
Okay.
get into the political thing.
Yeah. That's what's up.
So we do
and
quite a few things.
And we're going to put that pressure on him. We're going to get all our people to go up there on that website. He needs to sign a locker room, man.
Yeah.
That's right. All right.
Yes.
He needs to sign. Yo, I just want to thank you for coming out, man. Appreciate you, man. We're going to take a quick little flick with you.
All right.
But right now, we're going to go to my DJ. Well, excuse me, Live City DJ. I don't want Nina Marie coming after me and Dust coming after me. State your name, man. Get the camera, Tom. Go straight to him.
1 2 1 2
1 2 1 2. DJ. Now we don't hear you. Nah, you good. You all the way up.
Here we go.
There we go.
You hear me?
Yeah.
All right. What up? It's Lord Jinx.
Yes, sir.
Shouts out to the whole Live City team.
Yep.
Just here, man, supporting, All right, let's get into it.
Ain't this what they've been waiting for? You ready? How's it sound? Times like this, to rhyme like this, so I had to grind like that, to shine like this. In a matter of time I spent on some locked up shit in the back of the paddy wagon, cuffs locked on wrist. See my dreams unfold, nightmares come true. It was time to marry the game, and I said, yeah, I do. If you want it, you gotta see it with a clear eye view. Got shooters try to bless me like I said I do. Like a nigga sneeze, nigga please, for the trick squeeze, I'm getting green. Never let them lose it in between of what we started. Little nigga but blind hearted, they look when I was stuck in the head and when at the bar that I go get it for God. Draw like I'm an artist, no criminal, straight to walking with force. Am I gonna ride as a foreign bitch, monopoly? Fuck sucking and swallowing everything for $1, they try to get my God.
We just getting started.
I did it without the album.
It's the locker room. Make sure you check that YouTube page. And I am Lord Jinx at Lord JNX.
One, two,
yeah.
Jinx.
Yep.
If you ain't about that murder game, then pussy nigga shut up. If you dip me in your rats, I get your pussy ass stuck up. When you touch down in my hood, no, that tour life ain't good. Kept me down in MIA, and that heat game on wood. With that put my life in my feet.
1, 2. Jinx, turn it down.
12 o'clock, and they be throwing deuces on the same nigga they watch. And I'm the king of my city, cause I'm still calling them shots. And these lames talking that bullshit, the same niggas that flop. I'm the same nigga from First Street with them that brains.
1, 2.
The same nigga that came up.
Just getting started right here.
And these niggas hating on me, hoes waiting on me. Still on that hood shit, my Rolls Royce on E, they gon' remember me. I say remember me. So much money, your friend turning your enemy. And when this beef, I turn my enemies to
Jinx won't stop.
When them bricks, they go for 40, ain't no 10 the key.
I think we ready.
Alright, yeah. Love the game like Mitch, and if I leave you, they ain't dumb pretty hoes gon' still
I just wanted you to know.
Jinx,
The locker room.
Jinx, you can't be playing on like gangster stuff when we got all these gangsters in the building. I get a little nervous, man. Listen, y'all, this is like 2 months in the making. We been trying to get these guys. We got the cast of Respect Life. What's going on, fellas?
What's going on? What's going on, man?
What's going on? See a lot of cats I used to play some ball with in here too, man. What's going on? Listen, go around. I'm gonna start with you. Go around, state your name, pass it along.
What's good? My name Boom P, a.k.a. Mello, Respect Life creator. That's it. What's good?
Let's go. Let's go.
Gusto, I play low, so Respect Life.
No doubt.
Ray Dollar, you heard, a.k.a. Rich, Respect Life.
Y'all can also take off the mic too, so y'all can just pass it like that. Yeah, however y'all want to do it. Yeah.
Yeah, this Ro T, a.k.a. Tariq from Respect Life.
Got all that good green, right? Oh man, right here. This is like the up and coming star right now of the show, man.
It's your boy NY, a.k.a. Lee in Respect Life.
What's up? What we got over there?
It's your boy Gas, a.k.a. Keith from Respect Life.
No doubt. Let me sure you get the mic. Yo, so listen, let's start. One more. Oh, I'm sorry. Where we at?
Boy Scorp Dolo, a.k.a. Dre from Respect Life.
I was in Soul to Soul like 3 weeks with him, man. Yeah, what's up? What's going on, man? So what's up, man, Mello, man? First of all, I want to congratulate you guys on the show. Boom P, you guys doing a real good job. I'm real proud of y'all. I know y'all been grinding for a minute.
Thank you.
What, like even down to the name, what made you get the inspiration? Is, you know what, let me do this. Let me show the people my vision.
Well, the name came from an old story in the hood. The character that plays Billy in Respect Life, We was kids, we was younger, you know what I mean, back in the days, and one of the OGs of the hood, you know what I mean, real Diesel. Rest in peace, Bostic, you know what I'm saying? One of the OGs in the hood, real Diesel, intimidating demeanor, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Had a little falling out with Billy. Billy was a, you know, young cat, whatever, you know what I'm saying, popping off at the mouth, you know what I'm saying? And, the OG, you know, just start putting on these gloves like, yo, you know the problem with y'all little niggas out here, man? Y'all don't respect life. You know what I mean? Like, he's about to really put hands on them. Niggas had to break the fight up and all that. Yeah, and that shit, it just stuck with us throughout the years or whatever. So when it was time to make the name or whatever, you know what I mean? We, you know, we just agreed on that, you know what I'm saying?
So, like, a situation where, like, you got a done-off a cast member. Let's say this could be one of the people, your people you grew up with. And, yo, you got to die today, man. Like, how does that work? Do you feel a little funny?
No, hell no. Nah, we all doing it for the love right now, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, as far as like my family, you know what I'm saying, the team, like, these are guys that I came up with, I mean, for the most part, you know what I'm saying? So when it's time to do that, whatever, I let them know in advance, like, yo, you know, you got this role you're gonna play, whatever, your character's gonna last maybe a couple of episodes, whatever.
Oh, so they know in advance?
Yeah. Sometimes you might not know, but for the 99% of the time they know, though, you know what I'm saying? I let it be clear, like, yo, you know, this is gonna be, you know, your last episode, or, you know, you got a few, and that's that.
Ray Dollars, what's up, man? You know, this is actually a sports show. I mean, you was probably, let me tell you, this guy right here is probably one of the most elite scorers. He's probably only averaged 1 assist in his whole career because he chucking, he's shooting. But what's going on, man? How you doing, man?
Everything good, Jay. What's up, bro?
Ain't nothing, man. We out here just trying to do the thing. Like, this show is, I done put so many people on this show, man. It's so hot. Like, where do you go after this? Do you feel like, you know, other shows, they take a while to come back? How long are you going to wait to come back for season?
We filming right now. We coming in April.
Coming in April?
Yes, sir.
What's good, yo? P.S. Quick question. I'm a fan of this show. I really ain't a fan of a lot of things, but the show is crazy.
Thank you.
You put me onto the show. All right.
Thank you.
But what I'm going to say, looking how the show, what was going on, you know, if you ain't see the show yet, I'm giving it away. First season, that's on you. I know a lot of dudes in the room. A lot of y'all into music, do music. I see you doing this, had the studio in the show. Y'all trying to take it there, like next season. Y'all trying to do something to a whole nother level, or
as far as like incorporating music. Oh yeah. We've been doing that the first season. Like, there's a couple of guys that they make music on the cast, and that's the green light. We created a platform to where, you know, we can showcase our music as well. So we're going to definitely continue to do that.
And the other thing I like about the show is the different storylines. Like, it's just like you can go so many directions. Like, with this second season, you're going to try to keep it where it is or take it bigger than what's been done?
Well, I mean, we're going to continue to give the viewer what they've been seeing, but we absolutely going to step it up a notch, you know what I mean? Because it's a lot of openings and it's a lot of new characters coming in, a lot of new situations and dialogue and things of that nature. So yeah, we definitely gonna push the envelope a little further than what we did the first season.
No doubt. My man right here, like he said, upper cover star. That last episode was crazy. But yeah. I found something else out about you. I'm watching some videos. I see you do music, but you also play ball or used to play ball with us. Right. Tell the people about. I mean, that that was my, you know what I mean. Just like you said, my man Ray, he know. Yeah. Like, I mean.
Yeah, I mean, ball is actually my first talent, you know what I'm saying? I went to Christ the King High School. I've been playing ball my whole life. I mean, I was number 2 in the city when I was a freshman in high school. And I went to college. I went to Sullivan. I went to Cali, went to Bakersfield out there. Had some injuries, got in some trouble in the streets, and you know how that go, you know what I mean? Yeah, that landed me in the booth. And ever since then, you know, I've been doing music for about, I say 5-6 years now, like seriously. And Boom gave me an opportunity on this. This, like you said, this opened up platforms now for more music, you know what I'm saying? So that's definitely dope, because if it wasn't for this, you probably wouldn't have even seen that video or heard that, you know what I mean?
The guy that played, I need you to step to them. I got a question for you, man. This is how I'm in deep with this show, man. How did you let my man get the drop on you like that, man? You don't put your gun down to read a paper, man. How you fall for that?
I mean, there's a lot of dummies in real life that really do that. I mean, they really do that in real life.
Yo, and also, do y'all, just for the whole panel, have y'all ever experienced a situation where, in Dre's situation on the show, would leave him because he came home early? Do y'all know anybody that had female that went through that? Like, yo, I'm leaving, you know, when Dre girls left him, y'all know a situation? Is that a real life situation?
I've never seen a situation like that
That's
before. No, but I know a few third chicks that might do that. You know what I mean?
I'm like, damn, I ordered some ride or dies, but goddamn, man.
Yeah, I know a few stand-up chicks out there that's really, they ain't with it. They might react to that in a situation like that. They might react that way.
Well, another question I had, man. I'm sure you've been asked this question a million times. How the hell did you pull off that hospital scene, man? Classic.
They respect life.
Now, what I love about the show, y'all not afraid to go places. A gay character, it's a character with HIV, and a lot of people ain't doing that, man. So I definitely want to applaud y'all guys on that, man.
Thank you.
What's going on, man? You got the green, man. What's going on, man?
Yo, man, it's crazy. I'm trying to. As you see, my character elevated pretty much.
No doubt.
But, I'm still trying to elevate a little bit more. It's still more in store for Tariq.
No doubt. My man right here, you over here burning pictures. You done got a body under your belt, man. Talk to the people, man. Step to the mic.
Yeah, I was given the opportunity by Boone to play Los.
Yeah. Step to the mic. Yeah.
Met through Dre, and, I've been on with it from there.
No doubt. So listen, like, are we doing any type of with all this music stuff? Are we doing mixtapes? Is it going to be like a soundtrack? What's in the
absolutely. All of that is in the making. Well, I mean, it's a couple of cast members that they make music, so we definitely gonna just a platform that kind of help guys do their thing a little, get the notoriety a little bit on a higher level. So we we all individually doing our own project, but we doing a soundtrack as well. So
that's you on the intro to the
yes,
record,
sir.
right?
Yeah.
So. I mean, is the rap career done? Are you done, or you just want to see where this goes?
No. We got things.
Don't listen. Wait. How many MCs we got in?
Just getting started, man.
Don't. Should we throw an instrumental?
No, I ain't got nothing in the chamber right now. I got things in the making, though. No,
got something in the chamber?
I mean, I ain't been writing in a minute. I've been on the acting thing, man. You know what I'm saying?
But we making music.
I ain't been writing. You know what I'm saying? But I haven't wrote in a minute. I've been focused on this a lot, but I'm getting them back in my bag, though.
Yeah.
We got joints from the show that,
was
clips that y'all didn't hear the whole versions of that. We could play, you know what I'm saying?
Some of them joints is hot, yeah. Some of the records is definitely hot.
Yeah, definitely.
Whoa. Where's my shirt, man?
Oh, yeah. I got you. I definitely got you. You know what I mean? I definitely got you.
We got the apparel in a lot of physical stores that's running around in Brooklyn, so you could probably catch it in Fly Boys. You can catch it in Malik's Kicks, a few places up and down Flatbush, and a few places in Bed-Stuy. You could check it out also in Webb's Closet. He has some of our stuff.
Oh, that's dope.
Let me ask
I
you a
didn't even know
question.
Webb had it, but that's dope.
Off the other day.
Let me ask you a question.
Wait, not to cut you off. We got an online web store we about to have popping too, and I'm saying that should be up and running in like another week. You know what I mean? So it'll be easy for the guys to purchase it from all over the place.
Yeah. Yo, so HBO comes to you, sit y'all all down. I give you $10 million, but I need the rights. I need the creative control. What do you do?
Nah, if HBO can offer me $10 million and want to take it, I know there'd be a better deal on the table. That means we doing something right. I'm not giving that up.
No doubt. So throughout the whole thing, no matter what, you need that creative control.
Absolutely, that's what got us here.
No doubt. Is it something you guys ever think about taking acting classes, or y'all just like the raw, organic energy that y'all just go in there?
I've actually thought about it before, but
my man shaking his head no, like I ain't with it.
I've actually thought about it before because it's fun,
Yeah.
So just to get more insight on it, being that I'm here now, I actually thought about it. Man.
You got it though. Some of y'all got it, man. I ain't even going front, man.
Appreciate that, man.
And y'all do a good job at that.
Yeah, and that's all natural. So I know it's more, to
more
blossom.
sharpen your skills in those.
Thank you.
You see me losing weight for the second season, so
Well, listen, I need to roll with you so we can lose it together, man. You know what I'm saying? So wait a minute. So what's going on with you, man? With the oxys, man, as far as in show, in character. Oh man. So look, what I do like about how y'all go, what's putting y'all over the top too, is how y'all bring in what's the Russians.
Yeah.
It's stuff like that nobody's thinking of. Y'all think it's so outside the box. Mm-hmm. What made you think of that?
Well, actually, the dude that plays the character Vladimir, his name is Rudy. He has a clothing line called Brooklyn Fit. Shout out to Rudy. Shout out to Brooklyn Fit. Whatever. You know what I'm saying. And, they actually offered us some clothes to wear to showcase in the show, and we did it. You know, I had a couple of guys wear some of the hats and stuff, you know what I mean? So he hit me back on the gram like, yo, appreciate the love, you know what I'm saying? Thanks a lot. And by the way, if you guys ever need some Russian aspects here, you know what I mean? I got a crew of guys, you know what I mean? So I seen the picture, I'm like, oh, y'all look like something. So we had a few meetings, got to fill them out, a couple of meetings, and it was dope, and we did it, you know what I'm saying? Everything worked out.
What's going forward? What's going to make you guys, because, you know, like between, you know, other shows and the way you guys on fire, what's going to make y'all stand out? And it's going to be like, you know, by summertime, it's going to be 1 million web series. What's going to make y'all stand out?
I mean, well, I can't predict the future, but what I can say is that it's just different writers. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot of web series out, and much you know, success to everybody that's doing the same thing. You know what I mean? I love it. You know what I mean? It's like becoming the new wave, and it's cool. If you don't like one show, you can just click on and watch another show. You know what I mean? It's free, so it's dope for the viewer. You know what I'm saying? But what separates us is you know, I'm an individual writer, and that man is another writer. We don't have the same. You know, we might live in the same hood, but we see things totally different. So you know, that's just gonna separate us, I think. You know what I mean?
I also think that our natural ability, for some reason, you know what I'm saying, the characters that you know that we cast into Boom scripts, these guys are just natural, and it just fits. It's like a perfect fit, and you know, blessings to that, you know what I'm saying. But I think that's what really got us standing out, because everybody's fitting the criteria of the character naturally.
Yeah, I'm going quick, real off script with this, because it's ball players and dudes in the room. Golden State breaking his 72-win record or what?
Definitely not.
Definitely not?
I think they got a chance to, man. I think they have a chance to. They got 5 losses, and you know, we midway through the season, and they looking good. I don't see them losing.
Let my man Boom answer some questions about that.
People want to know.
Oh no, they took a bad loss the other night to him, man. Little sparked them, man.
Yeah, they took a terrible loss. Bad is understatement.
Yeah.
Sparked.
Kobe had a chance to get 6 rings. What happened?
Oh, wait a minute.
I don't know if they do it. I would appreciate it, because they deserve it, man. They've been balling hard this season.
Word, I agree with Lee.
But Don.
Number 2 in the city, huh?
Number 2 in the city. Can't go wrong with that opinion.
Another quick one. We do this on the show all the time. LeBron and Kobe at 30. Who you got?
LBJ, man.
LeBron. I'm gonna say I was.
At 30 years old?
At 30 years old.
Oh, Kobe. Kobe.
How old is Kobe now? 33?
Dog years. Like
37? Damn.
38, but listen.
I would say Kobe, man. I'm gonna go with Kobe.
It depends on what you're looking for. If you're looking for a pure killer, you gotta go with Kobe.
That's what I'm always looking for.
All-around player, you gotta go with LBJ.
Kobe all day.
LeBron never had that killer instinct to me, though.
Word.
Throughout his whole career,
Johnson,
never.
Opposed to being a Michael Jordan. Kobe wanted to be Michael, LeBron wanted to be Magic or Oscar Robertson, so it's a difference.
Right.
You know a little basketball over there. Like, you know a little basketball.
You play high school ball with my brothers. You know what I'm saying? Me and Dre won a couple championships throughout the city, so yeah, definitely.
All right. Well,
they know me.
Buddy. But I'm just,
oh, man.
I just want to say congratulations on the show. Like
Thank
I
you.
said, I don't really rock with a lot of stuff like that, but the show is dope for real.
Thanks a lot.
Appreciate that, man.
Listen, let the people know where they can find y'all at. Go around the circle. Start off, Mello.
Yeah,
Boom P. Sorry.
Yes, sir.
That means the show's so good. I'm in character.
Thank you. Well, you can reach me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at Boom Pacino, BOOMPACINO, and my email is boompacino@gmail.com.
You can find me on the gram at Go for the Gusto.
No doubt. Ray.
Ray Dollar on Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, Ray Dollar Day on Instagram.
I can't make the crossover to Snapchat yet, man.
I
can't do it.
Protein Tariq, you can find me at Rotario on Facebook or on Instagram, Rotario.
No doubt. You spell it out for him?
Spell it out.
ROWTARIO, Rotario.
Looking at his eyes, he getting high off his own supply too, man. I see you. Hit you up.
You can look me up on Facebook, NY_MI. You can look me up on the gram, Welcome to NYTV, the number 2, and follow my fan page, Lee_Respect Life.
Or you can look me up on Facebook, Young Amsterdam CTMG, or Instagram GAS031.
No doubt.
Keith.
Yeah, this is Scorp Dolo. You can find me on Instagram, Scorp Dolo, SCORPDOLO, one word. You can find me on Facebook, Scorp Dolo Mike. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy Dre. Respect
No
Life.
doubt. All right, y'all. I want to thank y'all for coming through. Yo, Jinx, it's on you. We're going to flick it up, y'all. That's all right with y'all? All right, man.
This is to go out to, or this is?
No, here we are.
All right, we gonna play something real interesting, ladies.
Ladies? How the hell you going to come with the ladies after this? All this gangsta stuff.
Well, wait till you hear the song.
Okay, get there.
Bye, Felicia. Bye, Felicia. Bye, Felicia. Bye, Felicia.